ACRN is an open-source project which defines a Type 1 reference hypervisor and an architecture to run multiple software subsystems securely on an IoT embedded device. It partitions the system into different functional domains, with virtual machines running separate user workloads. But would it be possible to deploy workloads using existing cloud management solutions? Yes, with Kata Containers, you can deploy container-based workloads to the VM running on ACRN from a cloud management console such as Microsoft Azure IoT Edge. This demo shows you the use of Azure IoT Edge to deploy a workload to the VM on ACRN. Before we go into the live demo, let's see what is Kata Containers. Kata Containers is a secure container runtime which builds on lightweight virtual machines. It is compliant to OCI specifications to seamlessly plug into the containers ecosystem and provide stronger workload isolation using hardware virtualization technology. It is designed with a hypervisor abstraction layer to map container technologies to virtual machines technologies. And ACRN is supported, which allows us to package the workloads in container images and deploy them to ACRN VMs. The following demo is a typical example. In Azure IoT Edge. It's the IoT Edge runtime which turns a device into an Azure IoT Edge device. The IoT Edge runtime runs on each Edge device and manages modules deployed to each device. So, let's check the IoT Edge runtime on the demo device. After installing IoT Edge runtime on the device, the Edge Agent module is up and running. And, once we have done the first deployment, the Edge Hub module is started as well. The Edge Agent module is started on device startup. It instantiates modules, ensures the modules are continue to run, and reports the module status back to IoT Hub. So we will keep monitoring the output of the Edge Agent module to be aware of what's going on. Sign in to the Azure portal with a browser from any PC. Navigate to the IoT Hub and go to the IoT Edge management page. Select the device identity that represents the Edge device, which we already set up ACRN Hypervisor and Kata Containers. Here you can see two modules are running on the target device. They are exactly the same Azure IoT Edge runtime modules which we reviewed in the background window earlier. Now we are going to deploy an Nginx demo web server to the target device from this Azure web portal. Click the Set Module tab. Add an IoT Edge module by entering the module name and image URI of the Nginx web server. Since we would like to map the network port 80 of the container to the host at port 8080, so we need to add the container create option so that the Edge device can service web accesses at port 8080 after the deployment. Review the JSON deployment manifest. Then click the Create button to start the deployment. Let's go back to the Edge Agent container log. The deployment manifest is now pushed to the IoT Edge device. So the Edge Agent runtime module starts pulling the image from Docker Hub, then launches the image in an ACRN virtual machine through the Kata Containers. If your platform supports Serial Console, you can list the activated VM in the ACRN Serial Console, like this. The VM2 showed in this Serial Console is the Nginx web server workload we just deployed to the device through Kata Containers. Or, you can log into the Edge device and run the ACRN control tool to list down the virtual machines and their state. Of course, once the workload is deployed to the VM successfully, you can browse the Nginx demo page at the port 8080 of the Edge device. If we remove the Nginx demo module in the Azure portal, it will be removed from the JSON deployment manifest. Once the Edge Agent Runtime module receives the updated manifest, it will destroy the VM accordingly. Okay, we have completely demonstrated managing a lifecycle of a virtual machine from Azure Web Portal. The underlying technologies include partitioning the edge device in virtual machines with Project ACRN for workload consolidation. And, with Kata Containers, we can leverage container-based software tools and stacks, such as Microsoft Azure IoT Edge, to manage the user workloads. Just like we deployed, ran, and then destroyed a Nginx web server in a VM on ACRN in this demo. For more information, please check out the project pages at these links. Thanks for watching.